Hello everyone and welcome to a little Minc technique video. At the CHA I talked to Heidi Swapp and she told me that the original art screen ink also works with the Minc instead of the art screen ink that's coming out soon in their new Minc mixed media lines. So I made some samples with the art screen ink and one with a stencil. The one with the stars is thicker. I used a stencil in combination with the ink, and the other ones are two art screen stencils. So I used the star stencil and the art screens from Heidi Swapp herself. So I used the color white on some cardstock and some Project Life cards. Because the one with the stars is made with a stencil, is a little bit thicker, I will be using that in a different setting than the other cards. I'm just cutting up some foil in the same size of my cards and I'm making sure it fits correctly. So I just have a small overlap and I'm not wasting a lot of foil, but I'm also not being very Dutch and and get all the little scraps on there, because you will see it in the end. If you use a piece that's too small, you will miss a piece, or so I noticed that it's way better to just cut it to the size you need. On CHA they had roller scissors and it's supposed to be better to use those. Make sure it's all flat and there's nothing in between. I noticed there is some sticky something on my folder, so I'm scraping it off because it will give a bad result on your foiling. I put my Minc on 3. The cardstock is not very thick, so I think it will be okay. And I'm using the half of a carrier sheet and I'm putting it through over on the side so it doesn't take that long to go through. This video is sped up. It's not the original time, so it will take a little bit longer, but I don't think it's really too long to wait for. And I'm moving my Minc back and forth for you guys so you can see a little bit better, but of course you don't have to do that. After this I'm just rubbing it down. It's not necessary, but I just like to do it. And this is the result on the white card, and I'm not very impressed, I have to say that. But in my defense, my screen ink is white as well, and I may or may not have not put on the ink screen very good, because on this black card the results are amazing. I really like it, and it's very smooth. It doesn't come off. It's like solid gold. So I really like that. So I think the white, the say cheese one, wasn't set up correctly. Now I'm going to do the modeling paste effect. So it is the art screen ink, but because the art screen ink is a little bit thicker and you use it with a stencil, it looks like modeling paste. So I put my settings on 4 because it's a little bit thicker and I think it would need a little bit more of heat and maybe pressure. I don't know if there's a difference in just the heat or also the pressure, but I think it needs a little bit extra. And I really like the end result of the modeling paste effect and stencils. It's not smooth because my stenciling is not smooth, but I really like the effect. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope to be back soon with more Minc videos and more little techniques. Give it a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe if you like my channel. Thanks. Goodbye.